okay, so we have a few people who weren't able to join us live, so I promised them that I would share the recording. But I always love a nice intimate group when we have Miranda, because then that way we can, ask questions at the end if there's time. So, so I don't really know, Kathy, I don't know everybody that's on. So these are probably more your people, but which is awesome. So Miranda, we have a couple different groups that were invited tonight. So we invited of course, our director friends and Debbie Alva. You see Debbie, and we invited our star consultants. We also invited customers who are part of our coupon club, and our consultants could earn an invite if they had customers in the coupon club. So we have a few different groups, and so there we go. And so they're the ones who couldn't make it are really looking forward to seeing the recording. So thank you. And rather than botching introducing Miranda, other than the fact that she's fabulous and amazing, and we've known each other, Kathy and I've known Miranda for eons. Ever since Miranda was that cute little, what were you, like 19 years old when she came in?
Yes. Y'all known me forever.
Cute little whippersnapper from South Texas. So ever since we met Miranda,
gosh, when she came on this,
oh yeah, right, Kathy?
when she came on this, like, whoa, who is this?
Yes. Yeah. As my father used to say, Miranda, who's this tall glass of water?
Yeah.
That's what my daddy used to say, tall glass of water.
I love it.
Anyway, oh, and Julie's going to pop in and listen too. So I'm glad Julie's here.
Can we just find out who guests are? Because I have adoptees who've invited people in. So I'd love to, is it okay with you if I do that?
Yeah.
So Tammy, can you tell us who are you here with? We'd love to celebrate that you are here.
Me, Tammy Anderson.
Tammy, can you hear me? Yes. Were you a guest?
I'm a guest. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you cut out.
Can you tell us, were you a guest of Shannon?
Shannon Ashley, yes.
Yes. Yay. Good. You guys, Shannon is the queen of consistency. She worked so hard to earn this event. So I just wanted to check because I thought Tammy probably was a guest of Shannon. So Tammy, thank you for answering that question. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Sorry, just
Tammy, where are you plugging in from? Where do you live?
In Denver, Colorado.
Oh my gosh, we a couple different time zones going on too here, Miranda. Is it mountain time? I'm so terrible at geography. I have no idea where Colorado, what time zone that is.
Colorado
Mountain. It is mountain.
Okay, all right. So we got Eastern, Mountain. I don't know if we have anybody on West Coast, but Central. Miranda's joining us from Texas. So anyway, without further ado, we don't want to waste any time getting right into it. We're so excited about the spring trend report because as I personally was looking in my closet, I'm going, oh Lordy, we need an overhaul here. Okay, so I got my pen ready, Miranda. I'm ready.
Well, I appreciate y'all, as always, the invitation to spend time with y'all. Thank you for being on, and we'll dive in because I've got 3 pages of notes here. Mary Kay Ash, her favorite number was 13. So I tried to, on my list, I grouped things. So there's technically a list of top 13 trends, but I think I threw about 20 in there. So there's that. But anyway, we'll pretend it's going to be 1 through 13 and I'll try to stay on purpose with that. But I'm excited for spring and summer trends. And just a heads up, these trends typically kick off spring break. So whenever, like we had our spring break last week, I know wherever we all live, it's a little bit different. I had a client yesterday in Michigan, it was snowing. So for her, spring break may not be in another couple of weeks, but wherever you are, spring break, these trends will kick off. We're going to wear these through Labor Day. So you can pretty much run with these all literal spring and summer. I've got hair trends to talk about. I've got some shoes to tell you about, fashion, color, it's all integrated. We're gonna go ahead and okay. I normally try not to put my favorites out there, but sometimes I've just got to let you know what I love. And number one, I am ready for number one. I put it at the top to tell you this, sweet friends. Big purses are back. Yeah. Yeah. Now listen, I'm Texas girl. Big hair, big earrings, big glasses, big purses, all of it. So there's that information. Bring out the tote bags, bring out the big bags. It's all back. Now, for those of us who love a good smaller crossbody or clutch purse, I mean, you do you, sis. That is absolutely fine. You know, I'll keep wearing mine, but put your crossbody in your big tote if we need to. But the big totes are back. And because y'all are like family to me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this too. I'm gonna go ahead and normally I wouldn't say this to strangers, but y'all are family. But within the big tote, within the big is back, big panties are back too. Granny panties are in. So live your best life in a full cotton, full granny panty brief this summer. Yes, let it all air out and have fun. Put the thong away, girls. So big is back. Big panties, big totes, all of it. All right, you guys, we are going to go to number 2 on trends, and that is hair. I get asked a lot about hair, and that can be a part of your coloring, like when we talk about your season and where you are on all the things. Hair does come into play. For the most part, you still can, you know, do what you want. I think we don't get a lot of flexibility with some things, but hair, you may have a little bit more flexibility, or some of us are more adventurous in hair, but hair does matter in the fact that it can affect. Have y'all ever changed your hair and then you like, we need to change lipstick, we need to change a few things? That has to do with your overtone. But basically, when it comes to hair, a couple of things I want to tell you is that warm highlights, low lights, balayage, the warmth putting into the hair is back. But over the last couple of years, we've went more cool when adding, you know, low lights, highlights, etc. And the warmth is back. Now, let me press upon you. If you're looking for a best for you, if you have warm skin, typically warmth will coincide best with your features and flatter you most. If you lean cool in undertone, you may want to shift more cool. So that's where you may or may not want to hop on a trend where you want to look your very best. But warm is back. Let me tell you this too. The side part is back. Some of us, it never left. It never left, so we can't even gotta worry about it. Debbie shaking her head. So technically, we were doing the middle part, which, you know, I have a college kid, so she keeps me, you know, honest with it. But a middle part is hard to be a best for a lot of people, because sometimes your hair texture, if you have more of a fine hair, it's hard, or if your texture isn't so-and-so place, or layers aren't right. So stylistically, but also facial features and face shape matters with the center part. So if you want to do a side part and go back to the 90s, oh, that was my best time of life. So I love a good side part. Let me remind you, when you approach a side part, what you may want to consider as a best for you. Okay, friends, do y'all know that you have one eyebrow that is a better brow? Like, you'll have one eyebrow that's just better than the other. No offense, they're both beautiful, but one's just better. It's shaped better. You love it better. You just do. All right, pick your best brow, whichever she may be. When you have the best brow, where the brow arches, which is about 2/3 into the brow, if it doesn't arch, that's another subject. We'll talk about it later. But you would find that arch and then do a side part straight directly above the arch of the best brow. That's where you part. Keep in mind, we don't part at the end of a brow. Sis, that's a comb over. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, okay? So we're gonna go over to the arch straight up, and then you part, and then you're heavier. The side swoop that we're gonna create, some will have a bang, some will not. It's okay. Side swoop will give a little coverage over the not so best brow. So when we see you, when you're taking a photo, the focus will always be your best brow forward. That's how you know where to part on the side. All right, so side parts are in and the warmth added to the hair is in, working especially for our warm and undertone friends. All right, let's talk about color while we're here for just a little bit. Let me remind you 2024 calendar year colors that are trending and just that you're going to see all year round. The color of the year is called peach fuzz. So peach fuzz is the Pantone color of the year. So we'll just call it peach for simplicity. Peach. Okay. When we address peach, if we could look at it like a neutral color. What I mean by that is cool and warm friends can wear peach. We both can. It's just a soft, muted color. So if you're soft and muted, and if you were to put peach on, it may not be enough intensity that you might need. So our softer, more muted friends, either cool or warm, will look best in peach. Friends like Lisa, who might need a little bit more color, she may wear a hot pink lip liner underneath it and pop that peach lipstick, and that's how she could wear it best in regards to lip color. Speaking of lip color, Sunset Peach lipstick would be the equivalent to peach fuzz. So Sunset Peach lipstick could be everyone's lipstick for the year, especially being cool and or warm. But if you have light and or soft features, you're going to wear it very best. Okay, so with that in mind, peach is trending. By the way, does anyone remember the early 90s when we all decorated the house in peach and country blue? Did anybody do that? Mama had it everywhere, and ducks. It was country ducks and blue, peach, everything. All right, so peach. Then you say, okay, what is the cousin? What are the family members around this color that I could pivot to just to kind of make it my best? So for example, the color of the year is peach, but I would also consider shades of coral as a cousin to peach. So we have coral confetti lipstick in Mary Kay. So great options for lip color. Great options for a friend who may want a more hydrating lip. You could pivot to coral confetti, and that could serve as a neutral. Cool or warm friends, especially if you're light and are softer in features, it would be a best for you. And then another option would be always apricot. It is apricot would be a warm girl's version of peach, a cousin of peach, but a little bit warmer. So if you're warm and undertone like myself, you may want to wear always apricot for just a little bit of a best for you. So that's what we do. We look at a color and pick and choose. So peach is the color of the year, and then pivot around that for your best. Let's talk about greens being forest-inspired darker greens are also trending for 2024. This would be like your emerald green or spruce or jades, basically those darker greens. However, which we love, we're going to wear all year round, but then think of the family members and the cousins. For example, if you need lighter bright, wear emerald turquoise. Or if you want to do a Kelly green, or if you just want to do well, gosh, if emerald any green you want to do, that would work as well. But specifically, you're going to see those deeper greens. And that's where Debbie and Lisa could really pull off some depth, having that darker hair. They could shift that way easy, but any shade of green will work. And don't forget the power of our Emerald Noir eyeshadow. I love using that when we smoke out our eyeliner. Say you're not even putting the emerald on your lid. You just literally just smoke it out over your black eyeliner, brown liner, etc., blue eyeliner. You could use Emerald Noir, just this little extra on the lid, and it looks great on the eye, smoked out over eyeliner. You're also going to have our coastal blues that are trending. So all year round, we're going to be wearing coastal blues. Think of aquas, think of turquoise, like literally any shade of blue that if we were on the beach right now, wouldn't that be great? If we had our feet on the beach and the water coming to our ankles and we were just looking out at the sky and the ocean and admiring God's beautiful palette naturally that's in front of us. Basically, girls, if it's a shade of the sky blue, powder blue, all the way to turquoise of the water, into the light blues of the water, wear it all. Wear it all. You're going to be absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to slide in there as well. Treat your turquoise and your teal like neutral colors. By the way, everyone can wear it. Turquoise and our teal are neutrals. Cool, warm girls can wear it. Light, black contrasted, deep contrasted, all of us. So have fun with those shades, and they're kind of in the middle of the blue and the green family. So you're sitting pretty with those options. And then Starry Night would be the Mary Kay eyeshadow in that blue family that you could smoke out. If you didn't want to do a blue eyeshadow on your lid, just put it over your eyeliner. Looks so good. All right, so that's the color of the year. All year long, you're going to see peach, coastal blues, and greens. But let's talk specifically for spring and summer. And girls, it's not what you think. This will not be what you think. For example, brown, what I'm wearing. We are smothering ourselves head to toe in brown for spring and summer. I kid you not. I know Kathy's face. So this would be brown. Now, by the way, if you have brown hair, you're going to be sitting pretty, because if it's in your hair color, you're going to get away with it for clothing color. So if you are cool in undertone, think of like rose brown, or like a brown black. Or like in Mary Kay, we had an eyeshadow called Hot Fudge. It was that like a gray brown. That's the route you may want to go if you're cool. If you're warm and undertone like myself, you may want to go camely, khaki. And Kathy could pull any of those lighter shades from her hair and wear those. But we're going to be dripping head to toe in brown for spring and summer. We're also going to be wearing metallics, all the metallics. Now, here's the deal. Lisa and Kathy have known me my whole life, basically, and they could probably already say this, but I put everybody metallic. If you ask me what shoes should I wear, metallic. What kind of purse should I buy, metallic? If you are a mother of the bride or a mother of the groom, and we're dressing you for one of your most famous, the best days of your life as a parent, and you ask me what dress to put you on, I'm gonna say metallic, because there's never a concern. When you're cool in undertone, a silver metallic is going to serve you well. When you're warm in undertone, gold. They're your neutrals. But right now, you're going to see metallic on everything. Your purses, your shoes, your whole outfits, everything is in metallic. And I'll just tell you what, it's going to look good on you. There's no thought. I have Birkenstocks in gold metallic. And then I have tennis shoes. I mean, you name it, girls get it. It's a great thing, but metallic is hot, hot, hot. We're also wearing white head to toe, which to me, that's classic, quintessential spring and summer. So especially white dresses is what you're going to see a lot of. If you haven't bought an Easter dress, I know Easter's next week. It's early this year, and it's still kind of chilly in Texas, but if you can pull it off weather-wise, a white dress on Easter would be chef's kiss. Love it. We are wearing, are you ready for this? Black head to toe during spring and summer.
Really?
So go ahead, put away your fall and winter black, pull out all your spring and summer black, because it is black head to toe. The new word that you're going to use for this aesthetic is called funeral core. That's what we're calling it.
What are we calling it?
So funeral core. So when you're wearing black head to toe, you're like, I'm in my funeral core. That's what
Okay.
they're going here. Just heads up on the lingo in case you hear
Right.
that. Black head to toe, yes. And then we're wearing the black and white combo head to toe. So really it's all about the neutral palette in spring and summer. So colors of the year is where you're getting your color, but we're doing a lot of neutrals. So have fun with that. If you lean classic stylistically, you're going to find a comfort lane. Chances are you probably already own said colors. So, all right, let's go to trend number 5. See, I'm sure there's gobs more. I'm just throwing them all together and lumping things into numbers. But number 5 trend, let's talk shoes for a second. So kitten heels are back. And in the fall and winter, sling back shoes were making their appearance. But I thought that was kind of odd since most people are experiencing snow and winter weather. But what that did was it set us up for the spring. So the kitten heel, a pointed toe, or maybe almond toe, small, like half-inch. I'm gonna use the word stiletto very lightly, meaning just the little spiky half-inch heel, or it's a block half-inch heel. So you can do like Michelle Obama as first lady, she always wore a kitten heel. That kind of helps you put eyes on it. And then you could do the block heel, and you're going to find kitten heels with a sling back most everywhere, anywhere from Target to Amazon to your major department store like Nordstrom's or Dillard's. You're going to see kitten heels everywhere. We
Wait a
love that you
minute.
can dress them up.
Even us little short girls are going to be wearing these kitten heels because Michelle Obama's got about 1.5 feet on me.
Yes, maybe forget I said Michelle Obama, Lacey. Yes, kitten heel. Yeah, so what it's giving us is it's giving us the look of the classic with the pointed toe. The sling back gives us summer, spring vibes, with the sling back, but it's giving us a little bit more function because the heel's only the half an inch.
Sure.
So we're able to mix all day wear with a heel type of shoe. So it's a great combo. Y'all can wear them with dresses. You can turn around and wear them with like boyfriend jeans and a blazer. If you want to make, or a moto jacket, you can kind of make that kitten heel go either way stylistically. So it's a good look, actually. There's also a Mary Jane that's coming back. So the Mary Janes are in, but what if we made them a little bit more modern? So respectfully, what if we didn't chunk up the heel? So the Mary Jane, what if we made very thin and low profile? What if we put a pointed or squared or almond toe on her and maybe just kind of a little modernized her a little bit? And what if she were not black? Most Mary Janes, I think of a chunky black heel. That's a lot of 90s look that's trying to come back. But for us women, maybe we're not in college anymore, we're grown. What if we thinned it out? And like, for example, Vince Camuto I love Vince Camuto shoes. I love them. And they have that brand, wouldn't you know, in metallic. They have a Mary Jane that's thin and it's like woven and in a gold or silver with a square heel. It's the cutest thing that we could wear with dresses, turn around and wear with boyfriend jeans, a slim leg pant, a ponte pant, wear to church. I mean, you name it, you're going to look great in it. That would be the type of Mary Jane I would look for versus the chunky black one. Ballet flats are back. And with this, if you're petite like our sweet friend Lisa, and should you want to wear a flat, just consider I would make sure we at least are showing your ankle if you're wearing more of a flat shoe. So like a cropped ankle pant or skirt to the knee or something like, I'd make sure your ankle is showing. That will lengthen your leg line. But like right now, the ballet flat, Jessica Simpson has a flat ballet flat with a pointed toe, and it's got this big organza bow at the top of it. It is the cutest Like I'm buying one for my mother for her birthday in June. It is the cutest ballet flat. And it's only $30 right now on sale at hsn.com. So if you want to make your way
All
there,
right.
but that would be our modern approach. They have hot pink, black, they have all kinds of colors. So you may want to grab that. And then the platform sandal. Y'all
What's the
probably
name of
already
the store? What was
HSN.
the name of the store?
It's HSN, the Home Shopping Network.
Shopping network.
Oh, gotcha.
On the TV,
Okay.
okay, on the
HSN.
TV.
Thank
Yes, HS. Now listen, y'all know I shop at the HSN and the QVC.
Oh yeah, I
Y'all
love all
know.
your. I love it.
Yes, they have them all on sale right now. The platform sandal is back, and y'all probably already own these. It's just a sandal. Any shoe could be a platform shoe, but in this case, your sandal, but from heel to toe, the whole length of your shoe is the same width. It's built on a platform, so it could be a half an inch or an inch high, whatever that looks like to you, but it's heel to toe. A wedge increases and decreases in height. That's not what we're talking about. A platform is the same. Like if you have a Nike Air tennis shoe, that's a platform tennis shoe. If you have a Birkenstock sandal, that's a platform sandal. You probably already own these. Pull those out. We're wearing all the platforms. All right, number 6, let's talk pattern and prints for just a minute. Do y'all remember Pretty Woman, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Julia
Yeah.
Roberts in that polo match. Y'all remember what she was wearing?
Mm-hmm.
The polka dot dress.
Yeah.
Polka dots are back. And
Mm.
especially because we're wearing browns and neutrals, you may want to consider. Truthfully, we could pull out the Julia Roberts dress tomorrow and be as chic as ever. So the polka dot is back. I would try to consider, you can do the black and white option, you can, but you may want to try to look for something different with the color in mind. And if you're kind of like, I don't know about polka dots, even though it's classic, if you go to a smaller polka dot print, I think you're going to get more longevity out of it. In other words, it's trending right now, but a smaller polka dot print, you're going to be able to wear 10 months from now too. So keep it classic, but also while it's trending, run with it. Pinstripes are in. You're going to see a lot of pinstripes, which, not everyone can wear a horizontal stripe, but a pinstripe would be more vertical. So that gives you a little bit more wiggle room. But could I impress upon you the men in your life? What if you grab them a pinstripe sports coat to wear with a navy pant to church or Easter or something? So you may want to give a pinstripe to the man in your life. Classic, but in. Lavender, the color lavender, you're going to see a lot of that in spring and summer. And by the way, lavender leans more cool and light and soft, but we love, like, for example, if you're more warm, I would maybe go to periwinkle as a cousin for that color. Or you may want to wear like Lisa needs a little bit more color. So lavender may be soft, which would look great on her, but she might want to pair it with something violet as well, or a true purple. So that's where you can run with lavender, but marry it with your best. You're also going to see a lot of lemon yellow. Let me say this, light lemon yellow. So a lighter yellow will be on the scene. And I love it because it feels like Easter when I see a light lemon yellow. So have fun with that. It will pair very well with lavenders and with navies and those greens and all the coastal blues. So you could treat a light lemon yellow as actually like your accent color with all the trends we mentioned earlier. Nautical, let's address this because every summer, nautical will always be in because we're celebrating our Independence Day in the middle of the summer. And then, of course, Memorial Day, we respectfully remember and honor our fallen. So you've got some patriotic events coming. So this season, our approach is from the red, white, and blue. What if we picked 2 of the 3 colors and mainly ran with that? So let's pretend you pick navy and white. Run with that. And then maybe just put on a red lip or a red mule or something. So you're just run with 2 colors predominantly. And if you want to add in the third, it'd be more of your lipstick or one little bitty accessory will be how we'll approach nautical. Number 7, y'all doing okay? I'm throwing a lot of stuff your way. Okay. Number 7, I grouped up, I'm just calling it open fabrics. I'm trying to group it in the best way, but basically anything mesh or transparent or see-through will be in. Like you may see cutouts on some dresses, like at the waist or something, or maybe they're sheer across the neckline. You're going to see a lot of that. And also eyelet. Eyelet will be back again on the scene. I love eyelet, y'all. To me, it's classic. It never goes out of style, but right now it's, yes, classic, but it's hot and heavy. So you may want to grab, for an example, a white eyelet dress. And that's how we're going to merge a couple of trends together, texture and color and what's trending aesthetically. You could grab, well, Kathy back on hsn.com. I was shopping for Mama the other day, and my mother and my mother-in-law, their birthdays are a day apart. So I kind of just shopped together and they're the same spot on the color wheel. But I got them. Imagine a denim jacket that is not denim, but the look of it is a denim jacket, but it's hot pink eyelet. They had all kinds of colors. But anyway, it's the cutest thing on hsn.com. But yeah, you may want to grab a color in an eyelet. You're going to see laces back. I think, again, lace is always in, but there are times where in spring and summer right now, lace is in because I think it's more for a bridal situation. And that's more brides, technically. They put bridal trends in a spring and summer setting. So I don't know if I'd go buy a bunch of lace clothes pieces for yourself, but if someone's getting married, she may want to add lace to her formal event in her wedding. This next one for open fabrics, we'll tread lightly here, but when it comes to jeans, denim jeans, we're not really going to go for the open cutout slashed legs. So let me pause and say, I love texture. I love texture on the outfit. In fact, when we put your outfit together, I'm probably going to make sure there's something textural happening. So I love texture. So if you have a good rip in your jean, I'm here for it. If you got a good raw hem, I'm here for it. I love a little texture. But I wouldn't buy any jeans that like have all the slashes in them. Like, let's just go more solid leg and maybe raw hem or textural just a little bit. And now that's what we're doing. We're keeping denim more solid, a little bit of texture, but our t-shirts, your graphic t-shirts is where we're going to slash and put some holes in. And I love this look. I do. I love a little edge. So for example, here in Texas, if you went to the store, and I did go, and I filmed this and I put it in my private group if you saw, but like a graphic tee with holes and slashes roughly will be about $49 to $55. But what I did is I just went to like the TJ Maxx and bought some graphic tees that I loved in my color reel, came home, took my scissors and just put little splashes. You know, when you shave your legs, take your razor when you get done and just go crazy on the neckline and the hemline and rough them up, make them a little hole in texture. You could cut the neck or cut the neck this way and shift it one shouldered if you want to. Like you can customize. There is no need to pay designer dollars for a t-shirt that you can do yourself and slash up. So I love a little texture in your t-shirts, and that's what you're going to see a lot of. We'll call that open fabric, but you're designing your own. All right, number 8 trend. Let's talk about what's in, a couple more pieces specifically. All right, the polo shirt is back. This was in my high school and college days. I'm here for it. My prime time. So your polo shirt. So let me interject. That doesn't have to mean Ralph Lauren polo. Like we're just the design of the collared shirt that has like a few buttons, like a Henley would be, sleeves about yay so middle of the arm. So the polo is back. I would impress upon you because it's giving that preppy vibe, which I'll talk about in just a second. You may want to consider unbutton a button or two to your comfort level, and I'd pop that collar. That I would totally pop the collar. Y'all probably know I was going to say that, and do some buttons. You could do a half tuck if you want, or just even leave it out and let it sit. But the polo is back. I'm going to tell you how to style a little bit more in a second. Cropped blazers have made their way back. When I use the word cropped, not that we're showing stomach, it's just it's going to sit at the waist. So the cropped blazer that sits at the waist. We're not going 90s, very structured business. It's still going to be more relaxed in its styling and design, but it's now going to hit us at the waist. Here's where you have to consider when you hear a trend, we hear it, but we have to think, how do I wear it best? So if you are a beautiful apple shape, I would refrain from this cropped blazer. Not your best. Just stick with your boyfriend blazers. If you are a beautiful hourglass or pear or a rectangle friend or a small inverted triangle, you can wear the cropped blazer. This would serve you best for your body shape. So that's where we kind of look at wearing things best. Let me remind you that sets are back. I've been talking about sets for a full year. I'll probably keep talking about them. If you haven't hopped on the matching set train, what are we waiting on, girls? Because it's so easy. If you're a friend, excuse me, that you don't like shopping or you don't like putting outfits together, you want simplicity, the matching set is perfect for you because all you have to think about is, what shoes and what accessories do I wear? Your matching set, you can buy from Amazon, Target to department store. So wherever you like to shop and everywhere in between, I'm sure there's an option for you. You may want to do a short set. So it has shorts and a shirt. You may want to do a cropped kick flare. So we're seeing your ankle, but it's more of a pant. You could dress this up, or you could buy something cotton-based poly rayon and go more casual. Brands like Spanx will have an elevated fabrication for you. Wherever you go, the matching set is in. And if you're a petite friend, just consider when you're dressing monochromatic, you're growing your vertical line. So it's a win-win. And if you're traveling, you'll be the chicest one on the plane and the most comfortable, I promise you. The next thing before we move on to number 9 is I want to tell you the barrel jean is also of the moment. The barrel jean.
What is a barrel jean?
This is something a little new, and I will tell you that you may have to look for it. Not a lot of, because it's new, not every brand has it. But I'm going to show you visually. I love it. Mine are from the Gap. And if you want to try the barrel jean, you're gonna be adventurous, go for it. Here's the thing. If this were your waist and this was your ankle. Okay, so right now pretend you're wearing a straight leg pant. That would be this. All right, a barrel jean. We're at your waist. We're coming down to your juicy thighs over there. Then we hit your knees. All right, girl. Now it's gonna barrel out and widen. Boom, we're at your ankle. So right at the shin calf area, it'll barrel out, boom, come back to the ankle. So if you're the friend who has an athletic calf, so if you're the friend like boots are hard to find because you just have an athletic calf, you're gonna love these. If you're a friend that like Like I love jeans. I'm a denim girl. I wear jeans all the time and so I like a collection. If you're a collector of silhouettes, you may appreciate the barrel jean. You can wear I wore it as the preacher's wife. I wore them with heels to church the other day. I wore them with tennis shoes, running errands as a mom. So you have a little bit more leeway with your shoes. So we love a barrel jean. And if you want to dip your toe in that water, you may want to consider maybe not spending designer money. Start with a less expensive option just to see if you love it. Mine are from the Gap. I love mine. All right, girls, let's talk about trend number 9, roses. Roses. You're literally going to see roses everywhere. You're going to see them embroidered on things, roses printed on things, embossed, and literally applied in 3D. Like you're going to see purses, clutch purses that will have roses, and because mainly these colors will be red, by the way, for red roses, you're going to see roses that are just the entire front of the purse itself. You're going to see dresses that the whole like shoulder and neck may be covered in roses. Roses will be the theme for spring and summer. Number 10, let's talk fabric for just a minute. The fabrication is really having a spotlight right now. We're looking for fabrics that are light, airy, and that move. You know when you're a little girl and you have a little dress on, you just twirl, like you just move just for, or maybe Lisa's grandbabies do that. You know, they just twirl to see the movement. Yep. That to me is the cutest, girliest, most feminine thing. Like my heart bursts. But we're doing that as grown women. We may not be twirling, but on the inside, we feel that way because we're doing lightweight, airy fabrics. So literally tulle skirts, tulle, light, airy. This could be silk and chiffon, but layered and light and airy. My Easter dress is simply that. From my rib cage down, it's layered, and I can just pick it up and just move it like that. It feels just lightweight. And in your mind, if you were to twirl, would it move? Then that's trending right now aesthetically. If it will move and it's lightweight and airy. So if you like a tulle or a dress like this, you may want to find something with a little bit of a lavender mixed in it, or a little bit of blue and yellow floral design or something. Put some of those trending colors with some of these fabrics. Win. All right, let me 11, 12, and 13 for our list are more aesthetics, and I'll close with these 3. So it's more looks. This is what's been of the moment the last couple of years. It's like these are the looks that are trending, and then you get to create the look in the way you want to come across. You just let the Lord lead you in how you want to look. It's kind of the theme here. So let me give you 3 aesthetics. Number 11, preppy, low-key chic. Oh my word, I was so preppy in high school. I loved it. I loved that polo shirt. I loved that popped collar. And that's where this come from. So you can go preppy. Here in the South, we love a good headband. I don't know if that's made its way up north or not, but or to Colorado where we wear headbands. You may want to bejewel and bedazzle it, or it could be plain, but like a headband with a little A-line dress to the knee with a little poof on the shoulder. And like a golden goose tinny, prepped up. You are prepped up. That would be a way you could come across. Or low-key chic. Say you mix designer something with something you bought at Target, and then you kind of make it elevated for a second. So let's say you've got a great, pair of denim jeans you bought at Zara, and then a white t-shirt you got at Target, but you put a moto jacket with it, and then you have a great designer Gucci purse on your shoulder, but then you've got a great, just good leather boot from Vince Camuto, but you've got, Louis Vuitton glasses. So you can mix high and low if you want, but you're still kind of low-key chic in the structure of the outfit when you put it together. So that preppy, low-key chic. Number 12, we're calling this Sporty Luxe. I'll be honest, this is one of my favorites, Sporty Luxe. And if you lean a little bit, if you have a little bit of an edge to your style, even if you're classic with a little bit of an edge, you could run with this. I love this look. Okay, you gotta run with me. Pretend. Let's pretend. Pretend you're just doing the errands on the day. Like you're not dressed to the nines, just an errand day. And you have on jogger pants. Like nylon joggers you got at the Athletic or the Lulu or Amazon. Okay, so you've got those on. And then your man says, I'm gonna take you to dinner. Let's go out to eat. By the way, you have 10 minutes to change. Like you have that kind of thing. Keep those jogger pants on. Now take your tennis shoes off. Jack up those jogger pants a little bit more above the ankle. Hike them up a little bit more. Let's see your ankle and a little bit more skin. Throw on your best heeled pointy toe stiletto or whatever shoe that could look like for you. But your best, highest kind of a shoe or kitten heel. And then you may want to wear like a fitted basic underneath, but you could throw on that moto jacket on top, get a great metallic clutch while we're at it, add all the metallic on for your accessories. And this is how, with a ponytail, a slick ponytail, you're mixing a sporty look with the hair and with that jogger pant, but you added a little bit of that luxe with the heel and the moto and the clutch. You could do the same thing with a legging if you want to. Same thing. So it's that mixing of the sporty and then some. And then the last one is called Eclectic Elegance. Eclectic Elegance. Now hang with me on this. I feel you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. My classic friends, this will give you hives. So just shut your ears. Classic friends, this will knock you out. But let's pretend we had on that Julia Roberts polka dotted brown and crest. Let's just say we had it on. Classic all the way. Elegant all the way. One would propose that we put on a nude heel. One would propose. That would be a great shoe to wear. So keep the eye at the top. Love it. Love it. One would propose that. However, in the Eclectic Elegance, we're not doing a nude shoe. That would be a normal thing. We may still do a pointy toe sling back high heel with that dress because that silhouette would serve that dress. But what if it were a bright Kelly green high heel? See, that didn't match nothing. That ain't matching nothing. So if you're a classic friend, you're like, oh dear Lord, never. But the Eclectic
I totally
Elegance,
do that. I love that.
yes, the Eclectic Elegance would be like, put it on me right now. And then what if your hat, in lieu of a neutral cream hat, pull out a cream polka dot, one would consider that would be appropriate, but not you. Your hat would be canary yellow to go with your Kelly green shoe, and you let the Lord lead you do that, and that's fine. You're happy living your best life. So Eclectic Elegance, you keep the silhouette elegant, but you're going to be unmatched and unhinged on your approach with color and our texture. So Eclectic Elegance. And when you walk in with confidence in it, we're all going to love it. We will love it. So girls, 13 trends. That's for spring and summer. There's a thick 90s vibe that's going on that we love. There's color options, so you can thrive in the neutral setting, especially if you lean classic. That's a great place, but also we love the pops of color and the fact that the peach or a family member, apricot-y, corally, or even your greens and or your blues, everyone can find a best approach to wear those colors. So even if you're like, all right, where should I fit in? If none of the fashion appeal to you, that's okay. Run with color. You can totally just run with color and appear modern and fresh. Even it's just updating our lip and grabbing a new lipstick or smoking out our eyeliner with an eyeshadow, that's a quick fix for modern. And I always like to just challenge you, especially my new friends tonight, that I would just challenge you to pick 2 or 3 things. If we're not careful, we'll settle in the same if we're not careful. And then we go to the store and we buy the same. So I would just challenge you, you never know. You may hate it, but you might find your new favorite thing in a matching set or a barrel jean. Who knows? But let's just try. I dare you to try 2 or 3 things. And what would be most fun is if you sent me a photo. I would love to see you and put eyes on you in your new favorite thing. I'd love to see Lisa trying that eclectic elegance. I would love it. I would love it. Kathy may pass out with that, but anyway.
No, I'm your classic friend. I am not your classic friend, but I'm inspired. I'm inspired. I'm going to go to HSN website tonight.
Yes, you guys. That eyelet jacket. Now y'all can't tell Mama I got it yet because I have to save it till June, but it's in my possession in here. But yeah, that jacket, those ballet flats, they're so cute. There's so many options. And don't forget, in the summer and the spring, we love dresses to the knee. Keep it easy. The dog days of August, woo, when it is hot, keep it easy, keep it fun. T-shirts and denim on the bottom, like just have fun, but live your best life. And by the way, for new friends, if y'all are welcome, if you haven't heard yet, I do have a private group you're welcome to be a part of on Facebook that kind of has all this content in there visually. You can
Yeah, it's
see
great.
it's called Miranda's Closet Clients. If y'all want to search that on Facebook. And it's a private group, so you'll see my face. So just ask to be in, and of course we'll plug you in that group, and we can hang out there. And if we're not friends on Instagram or on Facebook, we might as well follow each other there as well and keep in touch. But I appreciate the opportunity to share and hang out with y'all. Do you have any questions? We have a few more minutes. I mean, if not, totally up to you guys, but we have a few minutes.
Yeah, I do. And also I wanted to do also a plug for Miranda. Join her group on Facebook for sure. But if you want a personal like one-on-one session with Miranda, I always laugh, Miranda, and tell people I've been naked in my closet with you multiple times. So, you know, she will meet you no matter where you live in the country. Just prop the phone up and just get down to your skivvies and put things on. She'll do a closet edit with you, very affordable. And a lot of times, I think seasonally and, you know, when there's special occasions, you do specials on those. So definitely join that. And Miranda has partnered with boutique in her area, and it's great. Potpourri House, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the
Potpourri House. So sometimes I'll be sitting in my office and all of a sudden it'll say Miranda's live, and I go, okay, let me stop what I'm doing. Let me go see what Miranda has that she found at the Potpourri House. So, but speaking of Potpourri House, the other day you did a video, and I don't know if now that I'm seeing all these trends and you're saying light and airy and the tulle and all of that, I felt like all of the dresses that you were showing were very like, how do I say it? I don't feel like they were necessarily form fitted. Okay. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But so is that the trend for all body shapes? I mean, or just about everybody should or can wear those? Because I was kind of not really digging that shape of a dress for me, but I don't know, maybe I should be.
Yeah, and well, that's where like the trend is in, but then you have to say, okay, how can I apply it in my best? So like, you know, Lisa and I are good friends. I hope it's okay that I say this about your
Go for
beautiful
it.
shapes. Lisa's a small friend, literally petite and small in size, but her body shape's a beautiful, small inverted triangle. So what we love about Lisa is that she looks really great when things fit her in the rib cage. But Lisa, you look great with in your closet. We love the party on the bottom, simple on the top, party on the bottom. So in your case, that layered flowy bottom with a little bit of volume, as long as we pair it with something like if it is a skirt that would have a higher waist but fit you in the waist well, or if it's a dress that's very fitted in the top and then bellows out, that's how you could wear that best. It had to be specific to you. a lot of our apple friends can get away. Our beautiful apple shapes have a little bit more flexibility in the flow. As long as it fits good in the shoulder and the bust, go
Sure.
for it. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Hourglasses, we don't even talk about you. You wear whatever
Yeah.
you want.
You wear whatever you want. We're brown bag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like when you're talking about all white, all black, would you pull in that, what did you call it? Eclectic elegant with a colored shoe?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I would. I would. Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if
And
you're not eclectic elegant, no.
yes, exactly.
I'm
That's
like
where you're
totally
stopped.
thinking, okay, hot pink pump, you know.
Yeah. That would be you, Lisa. And then me and Kathy be like, we're gonna go with that's not where we're gonna go. Yeah, you have to figure
Yeah,
out
I
who
will
you
admire
are.
you. I look at her and be like, dang, she's so cute, but I would never wear it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I just, it's classic.
Yeah. And that's
Classic.
where, yeah,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
we love loving each other and we
Yeah.
love what we're, but then at the end of the day, it's still what makes me
Yeah.
happy or my approach. But yeah,
Yeah.
Lisa, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't say this earlier, but just for putting this out there, just a quick reminder for bests. Black and white, the combo of black and white together is not everyone's best color. So I just want to, if now we're getting kind of to the nitty gritty on things. So if I do a color analysis on you and put you in the winter category, which Lisa, that's where you are. Like Lisa looks good in black and white combo. Me personally, as an autumn, not a black and white combo. That's not my best.
Right.
So even though I hear that on the trend report, I have to adjust and figure out my best way. Now that Julia Roberts brown and cream would be something Kathy and I would do, you know. So you just have to navigate as well. But
Sure.
at the end of the day, do what makes you happy. If you're like rules, schmoles, who cares? I'm wearing what I want. You know,
Right.
go for it.
That's right. That's right. Tammy was new. Tammy, I don't think you've been on one of Miranda's events before. Did you have any what was your favorite tip that you unmute yourself, Tammy? Tammy's let me if I can ask her to unmute. Any questions or comments of which pick up?
No, I loved it. And actually, because I'm from Dallas. So I know Mary Kay before most of y'all were born. I mean, my mother had the little pink bottles and everything. So Shannon just walked back into my Mary Kay life like a waltz. So I had my little list of notes, and I've thought about this. I sell LuLaRoe clothing. So I love your tips. I see some of that, and I look up some of the things I get. Like a couple of years ago, they came out with paper bag pants. I said, who is going to call them paper bag pants and who's going to wear them? So I go Google, Banana Republic has them, this has them, and everything. So I love what you're saying because I love this call. We don't have this. So I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I have a
awesome.
list of tips, and
Yeah,
and then
I
this
know.
polka
I
dot
took pages
shirt, I'm
too.
like, yeah,
Thank you.
So
Thank you for joining us, Tammy. And of course,
so what part of Texas do you live in, Miranda?
So I'm in Tyler. So I'm between Dallas and Shreveport. I'm not
My
down.
dad retired in Jacksonville.
Oh,
So,
that's where
yeah.
our lake house is. Yeah.
Really? And so I
Yeah.
have relatives, siblings, actually step-siblings there, and my niece
How
is in
fun.
Sulphur Springs. And
Oh,
my daughter moved to Houston, so I went to school at Texas State.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
y'all, two Texas girls. Look at the two Texas girls.
I love it. I
And
love it.
Kathy might have transplanted North Carolina, but she's Northeast like me. She's a
Yeah,
Northeaster.
I'm a New
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
New Yorker that went to North Carolina. Anyway,
Yeah,
Miranda,
that's
you
fun.
probably have another session, so we don't want to keep you any longer, but we will share your, I know they can do a search for your Facebook group, but even for those who are watching the recording, we'll share that with them so that they can find you directly, because I always pick up new stuff. I mean, when I see Miranda's live or Miranda's, one day she was in her car, and this was what started the whole eyeglass thing. Okay, let me just talk to you about glass shape. So that was very, I need to go back and watch that video like Kathy said.
Yes, go back and figure before you invest, especially you, Kathy, in the investment store. Yeah, go back, which readers are not sunglasses. Yeah, see
Yeah.
what y'all think. Let me know what
Yeah.
you get. But thank y'all for being on. Thank you, Tammy, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thanks, Shannon. Y'all have a good evening. Love you, girls.
Thank you,
too.
Miranda.
Thank you.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Lisa, let's talk soon.
Oh, wait a minute.